All right, guys. So we are a little bit out of St. Paul. We're in North St. Paul at the moment. There's a huge scene at this park at this graduation. They got Roseville on scene, but there was multiple people shot. A few people showed up at Regions. Like I said, it's quite of a big scene here. It's really out of the ordinary for this neighborhood. There was a graduation party here at this park. I believe that two people were shooting at each other. At least four people were shot. It's possible that it was five. Again, we got Ramsey County Sheriffs. We got Roseville. We are in North St. Paul. I'm going to do the best I can to get you guys close as possible. We do got family members on scene. I believe down at Regions as well. We got Maplewood. We got Roseville. Again, we do have multiple people on scene here still. Multiple different agencies working together at the moment. They are doing the best they can to understand what's going on here. They do believe it was two people shooting at each other. They did have one victim show up at St. John's. They had other victims show up at Regions, at least four of them. All right, y'all heard it first from her. She wanted to shout out her friends. She was pretty happy there was a shooting here. Apparently, she wasn't too sad about anything. She said her friend got shot. Everybody got shot. So, yeah. We do have a lot of officers standing here. We're at Casey Lake Park over in North St. Paul. I know it's a little out of St. Paul here, but I figured I'd slide over here before I went to Regions. Again, it's a very chaotic scene. There's a lot of people still on scene. We have a couple groups that are 1, 2, 3. There's a few more groups down that way as well. There's cops lined up all along this whole street here. Looks like it's going to be 17th Avenue, if I'm not mistaken. We do have medical, at least I would say a few a few fire trucks as well as a few ambulances on scene still. They are going to be taping off some more of the scene here. Again, we have multiple different agencies that responded. I am not sure if anyone is dead yet. I haven't got the word on that. I got multiple scanners playing at the moment. People aren't really doing much at the moment. Pretty much everybody's just standing around in groups, including the police. I mean, there's not much that can be done. The situation is over at the moment. That did happen at the park area during a graduation party. We do have North St. Paul Police, Roseville Police. All these people think I'm the news, guys. They are taking everybody and dispersing them onto the other side of the street. Apparently, I got special privileges at the moment because they haven't said anything to me. I do have my tripod out, so I do look official, guys. Everybody thinks I'm the news, which is awesome. Like I said, we do got multiple groups of people here. I don't have very many details at the moment. As far as the people here, I'm sure there was probably over 100 people here when it had occurred. I mean, there's still at least 50 people on scene here. They did find a shell casing over here. They are pushing me back now. How far you want me, sir? All right, sounds good, man. Well, they did push me back, guys. So I don't have a choice. I know this is a chaotic scene, so I'm not going to be causing any problems today. I have never really done anything with North St. Paul, Roseville, or Maplewood. Don't feel like being harassed at the moment. So, like I said, we are going to be at North St. Paul Casey Lake Park. It looks like it's going to be Sean. I can't read the street. I'm sorry. It's Sean and 17th maybe, over in North St. Paul. It's right off of White Bear and County C. We do got a lot going on here. These people are being pushed back and they're not too happy about it. That sounds about right, Allison. I am doing my best to get you guys the footage of this chaotic scene. Tensions are really high between people here. I'm not sure how far I gotta go back, but I mean, this cop hasn't told me to go back any further, but I'm sure someone will. Again, this whole street here on 17th is lined with police cars from different agencies. We do have White Bear Lake Police, Roseville, Maplewood, North St. Paul, Ramsey County Sheriff's Department. I have not seen any St. Paul police cars just yet. And based off of the fact that they didn't know that it occurred when a victim showed up at Regions, I don't not believe they were on scene. So it does appear that one of them did die. The ME is going to be taking custody of one of the patients. So I believe that he is going to be dying here shortly. So they are asking for a lot of cops to contain the scene. It is unfortunate. I usually don't cover things in North St. Paul, but I figured it's right outside of our great city, so I figured I'd get to it and try to see what's going on here. I did not get word that it's going to be a DOA, or not DOA, but the person has died. But I do believe that what I just heard was that the ME is going to be taking custody of the patient, basically, or. Yeah, but they're pretty much making a new perimeter here. They're getting more tape out and setting up more tape as well. This person here is actually getting the tape out and trying to block it off further. So I will be getting pushed back soon here, guys. Like I said, it's unfortunate. It's a really sad situation. Again, it did happen in the park area there. This guy might be coming to push me back. Can you give me any information on the victims?
I got nothing yet.
All right, sounds good. Thank you. We got nothing from the Ramsey County Sheriff's at the moment. He doesn't have any information. He can try to take my camera, but I'll see how that goes. I just want to thank all you guys for watching today. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to know more of what's going on in St. Paul. Like I said, I don't usually get around to going out of St. Paul. There's a few incidents that I do get, but I'm mainly focused on our great city of St. Paul. So if you want to know what's going on in our city, just go ahead and like the page, follow, or subscribe. Again, the incident had occurred here today. Multiple people were shot at a graduation party. I believe a victim is possibly going to die. Don't quote me on that. That's preliminary information only. Yeah, usually they see me with a camera, and they're usually generally pretty nice about it. But so it does appear right here that we do have shell casings being markered right there in the middle of the street. What I originally heard was that its shooting occurred over by the park, but apparently we do got multiple casings here in the street. The smell of weed, guys, is insane out here right now at the moment. Seems like everybody is smoking it. Literally everybody. It could be more than 2 shooters. Who knows, honestly. With the crowd of people that were here just now, it was quite a bit of people. All right, guys, so I am standing right in the crime scene. Um, there are multiple casings. Hey, guys, there's a couple casings here, actually. I'm going to go ahead and back up. Yep, sounds good, man. So, yeah, I got you, man. Yeah, so apparently, yeah, no problem, man. No, I think I just seen the one right there, and then there looked like there was another one kind of in the middle of the street over there. Yeah, guys, I don't want to be in the way, so I am gonna back up here. It looks like somebody was probably firing as the car was leaving. They're kind of spread out everywhere in the street, so I am just trying to back it up as far as possible. That way, I'm not inside their crime scene here. I don't want to cause any trouble with them today, guys, so I'm just trying to make sure I stay out the way here. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I actually did kick a shell casing, guys, so I heard it tinging on the ground, so I mean, I realized I was standing inside the crime scene at that point. First, I thought it was a rock, and then I looked down and realized it was a shell casing, and I looked to my right, and there was more shell casings. So yeah, it does appear that somebody was firing as they were leaving. Um, I don't know why people do that. You know, your intended target is very unlikely to be hit at that point unless you have utmost great marksmanship. Um, you know, multiple people think that they can hit the target while they're moving, but it's not a good idea. Usually you hit innocent bystanders or, you know, property. I mean, you usually don't hit the person you intend to hit. Like I said, guys, it is a very chaotic scene. I'm sure they're going to find probably over 30 shell casings easily. A lot of these kids nowadays have the extended clips with the switch. Unfortunately, it when you get that in the wrong hands, it is terrible. And if you guys don't know what that is, it turns a semi-automatic pistol into a fully automatic gun. Very dangerous in the hands of a very dangerous person. All I know for what I got so far is that I believe 4 victims are going to Regions and 1 went to St. John's. You know, the sad part is, you know, you can't even have a graduation party, or you can't go to the grocery store. You can't do anything anymore without something happening, you know, and the sad part is if you own a gun, you got to carry it nowadays. This guy over here is trying to take his trailer out, and he's basically about to go all over the crime scene at this point. Yeah, I believe the streets are, so I know it's on 17th, County C, and right between, I believe it's Sean Pathway. I do know it's at Casey Lake Park on 17th Avenue East. Sean's Way. 17th and Sean's Way. Thank you. Thank you. Like I said, I have no idea. I'm not from around this area. I know it's right off of White Bear, so I tried to get to it as fast as possible. I was out actively trying to get footage over in St. Paul. It was very, very quiet at the moment. Like I said, we have multiple different agencies here. White Bear Lake Police, Roseville, Maplewood, North St. Paul, Ramsey County Sheriff's Department. We have multiple agencies here working together to try and figure out what happened here. And there is quite a bit of shell casings marked in the street there. They are trying to get everybody out of the area at the moment. I want to thank all you guys for posting the information. Any information that you guys have is great, because I am not hearing very many updates at this moment. I do know that someone was possibly going to die from this incident just because the ME said they were going to take custody of the patient. So, I mean, I believe at that point that he will be dying. And again, if you guys can see here, we do have a crazy amount of shell casings just right here in the roadway. Those are all marked shell casings. I'm not sure if someone died yet. I didn't get that confirmed at the moment, so I just don't want to keep throwing that out there. Just off of what I heard, the ME was taking custody of a patient, which, I mean, ME usually means medical examiner. I did see I seen some reserve officers over at the arena on White Bear. Not sure if they're actual Ramsey County Sheriff's deputies, but I know they're reserve deputies.
Yeah, I got you.
Yes, sir. Do we have any update on the victims yet, sir? No? Gotcha. Thank you. Again, we do not have any updates yet. If you guys can find any updates and post it, that'd be awesome. I do appreciate all you guys and all your support. It does appear that all the people have been cleared out of the area. I know I heard a helicopter overhead. I'm not sure if that is related to this incident or not. Like I said before, we have multiple shell casings spread across the area. It does not appear that any canines were involved or anything at this moment to try and find any weapons. I mean, I'm sure if you were being shot at, you probably wouldn't throw your gun, but as soon as all these police arrived, I'm sure you would try to find somewhere to ditch it or hide it. So I would definitely check the area with a canine that can, sniff out the firearms to see, do an article search, see if you couldn't find any weapons here, specifically too, because it is a park. Children come here and play all the time, and it would be really, really, really sad if a child found a loaded firearm. Well, that's smart. I'm glad there is a canine headed here because that would make a lot of sense. All right, thanks, man. No, you're good. You're good. I appreciate you guys being so nice. Oh, for sure. Of course. Yeah, these guys are awesome. I've dealt with some St. Paul cops that aren't too great. I even caught an incident in Minneapolis one time, and my oh my, those cops in Minneapolis are. I don't even want to speak bad on them, but man, they are crazy. The cops in Minneapolis, they treated me like I was their suspect. As soon as I rolled up with my tripod, they asked me if I had a gun, and it was. I mean, I thought to myself, are you blind? You know, I was really kind of hesitant on even going on the scene. I understand these situations are tense sometimes, but you have to handle them in a certain way as a police officer and not try to escalate the situation. For all you guys who are just joining, we do have a shooting here at this park over in North St. Paul. I believe at least 4 people were shot. We do have a lot of casings here in the middle of the street. Yeah, I believe it was 2 friends shooting at each other. Or I'm sorry, 2 people shooting at each other. Um, if there is one that was confirmed dead, I do believe I heard them make that notification. We do have quite a bit of cops that already left the scene here. Just a bit ago, this whole street was lined with police officers. But now I only have one police officer behind me, as well as a fire captain or a fire chief. We still got quite a bit of officers in front of me, though, as well. Oh, the ME was taking custody of a body at the scene. I did not know that. Um, I did not see where this actually occurred at. I tried to get the video, but I couldn't really get close enough. I do know that there's quite a bit of shell casings in the street here, but I'm pretty sure the actual shooting happened over by the park over here. Again, I don't have very many other details at the moment. I mean, the cops are still trying to figure it all out themselves, especially with multiple different agencies on scene. They're trying to do the best they can to try and get all the information right. A lot of times when I come to these scenes, guys, a lot of the people on scene get word and get more word, and it's he say, she say, and one thing can turn into another. The St. Paul suicide in progress that I went to a couple weeks ago ended up turning into a officer involved shooting. But while we were on scene, they said 2 juveniles committed suicide. There was multiple different accounts of what happened. So I mean, it's a lot of he say she say, and you got to sort through everything, and it's a pretty chaotic scene most of the time. So sometimes people don't always have the right information, and yes, this is North St. Paul. I usually do not go to incidences out of St. Paul, but I figured since these guys are showing up at regions, I might as well cover it. There is a fire going on at the moment, guys, over on St. Albans. By the time I shoot over there, though, it probably won't be going on anymore. It'll probably be getting taken care of. So don't know if I'm gonna slide over there or not. It would be at least 10-15 minute drive over there. It does appear that everything is going to be settled here. I'm sure they will have a homicide investigator come in, try to figure out what happened here. I do believe they're watching on cameras the scene unfold before the shooting happened. So they do have probably some good footage of who the suspects are and what occurred here today. I do want to thank every single one of you guys for being here and watching this live. I do appreciate your support. Remember to follow my channel or subscribe, and every information I can get about St. Paul, check out my community tab. I do post daily articles, whether it's from Twin Cities, Fox 9, or just incidences that I go to. I try to get you guys all the information. So if you guys just want to know what's going on in the great city of St. Paul, then just go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I do appreciate it. I will be going back to St. Paul now to try and get some footage of some other incidents that happened. I do want to thank you guys for being here. Have a great night.